Alrighty, hello everybody, welcome back to some more LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. This one is going to be level number 23, the Black Lake Free Play. As you'll notice over there on the right, got a little summary of what's going on here. So we will be saving the Student in Peril, getting the 4 House Crests as well as the 3 character tokens. Also, True Wizard 65,000. Will be made easier with our starter multiplier that we have had for a while now, and required characters. Very important to note that you will need a dark arts wizard. We've got Tom Riddle, but there are plenty others that you've unlocked by now, assuming you have been following along. And if you have been following along, you'll know that this is the penultimate level, or for those who don't know what that word means, it's the second last level, so there's only one more left after this. But anyways, once you select the level, we're going to get it started straight away, and let me just tell you, this level is a bit tricky. So immediately there on the ground, swim down below and take out that clam on the ground. Then swim back up, kind of just up a bit higher, and you'll notice a second clam on the chain. Then in the background there, you'll notice a third one there, kind of on that little ledge there. Then we're going to make our way through that pipe on the right, and it'll take us through here, and just over here, just to the left of the pipe, we'll notice these two little worm things on that rock. Use Leviosa on both of those, which will cause some like bubblefish. I don't really know. I'm going to call them bubblefish. I don't really know exactly if they have a specific name, but just zap the two of them, and that's going to be 1 of 6 and 2 of 6. Then over there on the far left-hand side, we're going to zap open that chest, which will get us our first character token. So we're already working towards 2 of the House Crests. So yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, and that's kind of why this level's tricky. I did kind of mention it in the previous level that this one was a little bit tricky, but coming up here, over here on the right, you'll notice in the foreground, very, very tricky to see, is a 4th clam, and I gotta say, the clams are super difficult, because, honestly, like, they blend in with the environment, so it makes it tricky to see them sometimes. But anyways, down here on the right, we're going to zap away the rocks from this pipe, also getting True Wizard there, but we'll travel through the pipe, and just above it, on that ledge there, is going to be the 5th clam, so zap that. Then what we're going to do is we're actually going to make our way up the left here to a kind of secret little spot, where we'll notice a skeleton on a little boat here, so we're going to use Leviosa on the 2 oars either side of him, and he'll then row, row, row your boat gently down the Black Lake, and then that is going to uncover a little hole there, which the Student Peril will come swimming up out of, which will free the Student Peril, and then just off to the left there is the 6th clam, so we'll zap that. So very nice, making some steady progress. Then what we're going to do is we are going to not swim back through that pipe, but we're going to make our way over here to the right, where a giant squid is going to pop out of the ground there, and this squid is actually going to make another appearance a little bit later on in the level, and is actually going to be relevant for one of the House Crests. Speaking of that, I do just want to mention, while we are in a little bit of a downtime doing some story, do want to mention that we do have video links in the description, which you can use to fast forward to all these collectibles. In fact, we've got video links for all 9 of these clams and all of those bubblefish as well, all the individual ones. But anyways, you can see there, just before traveling through that pipe on the right there, you'll notice another clam in the back, so zap that, and then we'll travel through the pipe, and then over here on the left, past this, you know, past that debris there, I guess, you'll notice the 8th clam, so zap that, and just 1 left, and we're going to get that right here, so we'll swim down the right, and right next to, right on that ledge there, you'll notice the 9th and final clam, zap that, and that is going to get us our first House Crest. So we have now got all of those added up, and now we're going to actually go after 2 more of the bubblefish. So down here on the kind of front left hand side, we'll notice 2 more of those worms. Use Leviosa on them, and then the bubblefish will come swimming in, and we'll zap the pair of them, and that is going to be another 2 of those done. So just 2 more, which I guess would add up. We've done 4. There's 6 in total, so 2 left, right? And yeah, anyways, once that fish statue has gone crashing down, we can swim past this rubble here and make our way through to the next area. And in this next area, what we're going to do is over on the left, hidden away amongst the seaweed there, we will notice a chest, very, very tricky to see, but zap it open for the 2nd character token. Then what we're going to do, after being attacked by one of those little, I don't know, little jellyfish squid guys, we'll notice a black chest in the middle, so use your Dark Arts Wizard. Again, we've got Tom Riddle to help us out there, but just break open that chest with your dark magic, and that will cause a skeleton to appear, and he is going to pull on a chain, which will get rid of those rocks over there in the back, which will get us our second house crest. So, yeah, anyways, we are just going to proceed with some more of this story stuff. Got to use Leviosa on this crab here, place him on this little pad, and then I didn't realize it, but the crab actually fell off the pad. We didn't quite place it on properly, so we have to put him back on. Here we go. And then that massive rock is going to come crumbling down, crushing the poor crab. But what we will do is we'll make our way over here to this squid eye on the right. We will zap it straight in its eye, and then it's going to go swimming off. But hey, I did tell you that that squid was going to come back here, and it will right now. So here we go. We can see its tentacles coming in there through that hole, and it's going to spew a whole bunch of ink through this tunnel here. So what we've got to do is we actually have to pull out Lumos, and we have to use the light to clear away all of the squid ink. Now, basically, you have to clear away the three of the tunnels of ink. However, that kind of top left one it's up to your, either your AI will do it for you, or you will have to go physically do it if the AI doesn't do it. But basically, just clear away all the ink. You might have to do it in kind of a quick succession, but just clear it all away, and then I promise you that house crest will spawn in the middle. And then we're just going to make our way through after placing the little glowy ball into the clam, and then here in this final area we're going to immediately swim up a bit, and then we'll see a chest in the back. We'll zap it open, and that'll get us our third character token, which was for Krum Shark, which is a very cool character. But anyways, now we are going to focus on the final two bubblefish. So after moving the anchor on the left, after kind of lifting it away, that'll actually uncover a worm. So we're going to use Leviosa to place it in over on that rock in the middle, and there you can see one of the bubblefish. But before we take him out, there is a second bubblefish, which will be the final one actually. So we'll get rid of the anchor there on the right as well. So then we'll use Leviosa on the worm, place it in the middle. So basically, there are two anchors on either side of the area. You've got to use Leviosa to get rid of them, and then that'll uncover two worms. Use Leviosa on each of them, place them in the middle, in the rock right in the middle of the area, and then the bubblefish will swim into it. And all you got to do is you got to zap those two bubblefish, and that will complete all the bubblefish, which will get us the final house crest, which is actually going to do it for all the collectibles in this level, which just leaves one level of collectibles, which is exciting. But then this mermaid man is just being a nuisance. So I just say, yeah, I'm going to use a Vada Kedavra and just get rid of you. And then we'll get rid of those chains there, zapping away with Reducto. But there we go. Got that level completed. I told you it was a confusing one, but we did get all the characters. We even got the Guitarist, because that's certainly a character I wanted. But there we go. Krum Shark. Got him added to the pile. Very, very cool character. So if you don't know who Krum Shark is, I suggest you watch the Goblet of Fire movie. It was a very funny scene. Yeah, definitely. But True Wizard we did pick up, and look at this stud total now crossing 10 million. We crossed the 10 million studs, still with one level to spare. Now I know I have been saying that I didn't really need to use the studs, and I kind of said that, oh, the 10 million studs I don't even need. Well, actually, coming up here in our first free roam video, we actually do need to spend quite a few studs. Not quite 10 million, but I think it was around 6 or 7 million that we ended up spending. So you'll see what all that is, but we'll touch on that when we get to it, which is not going to be the next video, but the video after. So it'll be the first free roam video that we do. But yeah, folks, that is going to wrap it up for this one, for level number 23. The Black Lake free play. So this was a confusing level, but we got through it. We had a good old time, and yeah, that's going to do it for me for this one. Yeah, if this one was helpful, perhaps maybe a little entertaining. I feel like it would be a bit more helpful though. I don't know. I didn't really get any entertaining stuff. I didn't have any jokes in this one or anything. But yeah, a like would certainly be appreciated. Also, do feel free to subscribe, comment any sort of questions or anything you might have. But until the next one, I will see you all later. See you, everybody. Bye.